be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness.
To Caring Hearts, where immigrants and new graduate nurses learn the strategies to navigate the complexities of the healthcare system and break the barriers that limit them from succeeding. I'm Benis Odudu. Thank you for your comments and feedbacks in episode 4, how immigrants and new graduate nurses can effectively deal with ethical dilemmas. I hope the tips shared were helpful to you. Episode 5, how immigrant nurses can overcome the fear of speaking. Speaking is a vital component of effective communication for safe patient care and relationship building in the workplace. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, nearly 1 in 5 people aged 5 and older don't speak English at home. This group includes the majority of immigrant nurses. Sometimes we translate terms from our language into the language of the nation we call home. The terms usually take on a distinct connotation as a result. Some immigrants and new graduate nurses tend to shy away from speaking for fear of being mocked when the words are mispronounced. This could sometimes affect the delivery of patient care. An immigrant nurse shared her story of how she was often nervous to communicate with patients and co-workers because of her accent. The co-workers will mimic and laugh at her each time she spoke. According to the nurse, some patients and their family members have told her a few times to go back to her country if she can speak proper English. And so, rather than make sentences, she will often nod or say yes or no as appropriate. She will isolate herself from others and only communicate with peers who understood her language. She was sometimes perceived as incompetent and timid by co-workers and her supervisors. Some immigrant nurses express their fear of speaking as follows. I sometimes freeze when I have to speak. I feel nervous. I feel anxious. The words do not form. It makes me stammer. My heart keeps pounding. I often go blank, and so on. According to research, poor communication has been linked to medical errors and poor patient outcomes. Therefore, as a nurse, it is important to effectively communicate all patient care information appropriately. As a nurse, you are expected to give and receive handoff reports from peers or supervisors. Provide education and clarification of care delivery concerns to patients and families. This involves speaking openly and the need to be understood. Here are some helpful tips to help the immigrant nurses overcome their fear of speaking. Believe in yourself, knowing that your accent is unique to your culture. Do not try to speak like someone else. Intent is to be understood by the person with whom you are having conversation. Start by taking a deep breath and trying to speak slowly. Use short, communication-friendly words to convey your message. Make a deliberate effort to start a conversation when the opportunity arises. Practice pronouncing medical terminology as it does not have synonyms. Listen and pay attention to how others pronounce the words. Do remember that in most Western countries, the pronunciation differs. Focus more on how the words are pronounced in your country of residence. You can take some educational courses to improve your speaking skills. If these suggestions do not work, seek the assistance of a professional counselor. In summary, according to research, poor interpersonal communication skills affect patient care delivery. Effective communication is a skill. Therefore, it requires practice, especially for most immigrant nurses for whom English is a second language. Anything you fear is teaching you courage to overcome your fear. Practice makes progress. Thank you for listening. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe to the notification button to alert you when new videos are posted. Leave your comments and feedbacks For more information, you can reach me via the email on the screen. Thank you.
Hall of shame. I wish I knew.